What is going on YouTube? Johnnyboy here, back with another episode of our Pokemon Platinum Randomized Nuzlocke. We are here, we're ready to go for what is possibly going to be the most annoying episode of the entire Nuzlocke so far, because I absolutely hate this place. I love it, I love how it looks, but the distortion world is just so irritating to get through. I hope you guys are indeed hyped for this episode. If you are hyped, if you are thinking I'm really hyped right now, I'm really hyped for the distortion world, make sure you hit that like button down below. That would be absolutely amazing if we get this video up to 15 likes. You know how much I love 15 likes. 15 likes is like my favorite kind of like goal. Well, maybe more later on in the channel, but you know, 15 likes for now would be absolutely amazing. Anyway, we're gonna head into the distortion world. This is gonna be so annoying. Now, I have watched videos on how to do this because obviously I've had to really, to be fair, because I do not want to be like running around like, oh my god, where the hell do I go? But the thing is, I'm not watching a video right now, and I've only watched a video once. So it's kind of like, I'm probably still going to get lost. I'm probably still going to get very lost. But, you know, I'm going to do my best for you guys to get this thing. Because I know the distortion world can be really sort of, like, if you're just doing it for the first time like me, you know, this is the second time I'm ever doing this, this distortion world. It can be quite sort of complicated, quite challenging. Especially if you're doing it as a Nuzlocke as well, you kind of have to get it right first time because you don't want to be like wandering around and it's just so boring. So I'm kind of going to make sure that I definitely get it right. And here comes Mesprit just chilling out. These are the guys that we sort of got to capture, I guess. Not capture, but like, I don't know, sort of, I kind of like put their boulders in the right position or something, free them? I don't know, but we gotta sort them out. So I don't know. As I was saying in the previous episode, this place would look absolutely amazing if they remade 4th gen. This place would look so impressive. I think Nintendo would do a great job with this. I mean, obviously, it's gonna cost them quite, well, it's not gonna cost them quite a lot, but it's gonna take a lot of effort to make this place look amazing. But I think, you know, if they did 4th gen remakes, it'd look absolutely incredible. This distortion world, it looks so good. Especially as Giratina goes flying across, just look, it'll look amazing. It'll look amazing. And there's other sort of like small details as well. I mean, this 3D that looks so amazing. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get on with this. So yeah, hopefully we don't have to sort of like mess around. Hopefully we're not getting too lost. I have a vague idea on how to do this. Just one more thing that I wanted to mention to you guys. I did do a little bit of off-screen training, obviously, because we have quite a big battle coming up in this particular episode. So I kind of wanted to get some training done. I've trained the team up to level 52. Now I didn't think that was too much of a stretch, to be fair, because we only have 2 Pokemon left. I just wanted to actually say thank you as well to Naomi, aka Nami. She actually shared the previous episode on her Twitter, and we actually gained quite a few followers from that, subscribers from that. So if you guys have come from Naomi's Twitter, if you've seen the post and you came and subscribed to the channel from that, welcome. I really appreciate that, and thank you so much for the share, Nami. I really appreciate that. So yeah, welcome to you guys. If you guys don't, oh god, I'm trying to work out where I've got to go here. I think I got to go right. Actually, I feel like I should have gone left. Actually, no, there's a middle thing here, so I think this one goes down. If I'm doing it right so far. But yeah, if you guys have just joined the channel, you know, if you just subscribed, maybe you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, maybe you've never ever watched a Pokemon walkthrough or a Nuzlocke ever before, I'll quickly go over it, I guess. Basically what a Nuzlocke is basically a way of making a Pokemon game harder. I might as well explain this because we're not really doing much. Here comes Cyrus anyway. But yeah, it's basically a way of making a Nuzlocke harder. It's like, there are 3 rules to a Nuzlocke. It's basically playing through the game normally, but there's 3 rules that you have to follow. So the first rule that you have to follow, you guys, in a Nuzlocke, it feels weird doing this in the middle of the Let's Play, but the first rule in a Nuzlocke is you must catch the first Pokemon in every area that you come into. If you do not catch the first Pokemon that you encounter, you cannot catch a Pokemon for that area. So that makes it a bit more challenging. You know, you might have a bit of a sort of like, you know, a small team at the start because you might not be catching Pokemon. So the second rule is you must nickname every single one of your Pokemon. This basically gives you more of a bond with your Pokemon. It also allows, you know, as a Nuzlocke, if you're playing to an audience, the way I do it, I name it after my subscribers. I name Pokemon after my subscribers. So it kind of like, it's a way of like involving people and obviously you know, increasing the entertainment value, I guess. And the third and most popular, well not popular, most important rule of a Nuzlocke is if a Pokemon faints in battle, it is considered dead and cannot be used it must be placed in a box in a PC or released. So basically, if a Pokemon faints, that's it. You can't use that Pokemon anymore, which adds to the challenge. It also adds to diversity as well, because we swap and replace Pokemon out. Unfortunately, this is an elimination lock. So basically, it follows exactly the same rules that I've just gone over. However, if we lose a Pokemon in this Nuzlocke, that Pokemon cannot be replaced by a Pokemon in the box. A live Pokemon can be replaced, but dead Pokemon cannot be replaced at all during this Nuzlocke. So it kind of does add to the challenge. It does make it a bit more sort of scary, to be fair, because we're only down to 2 Pokemon. So you see the Pokemon on the layout down below? We're only allowed 2 Pokemon now, because we've lost 4 Pokemon throughout this entire elimination lock. So that kind of makes it more of a challenge. And so we're just rocking with Whiscash and Garchomp. You will see that we have some more Pokemon in our team. They are just for HMs, because I kind of don't, you know, we've only got 2 Pokemon left. I kind of don't want to use, you know, HMs like waste move slots if we've only got 2 Pokemon left. So it's kind of like, you know, it's just like, yeah, those Pokemon can't be used in battle though. They can't help us to make progress through the game, apart from HMs, of course. So they can't be in battle. Oh my god, we need to get down here. So yeah, I hope you guys are sort of caught up on what a Nuzlocke is. I hope I've explained that pretty well. I'm decent at explaining things. I'm not the best, but I'm quite decent at explaining things. So yeah, hopefully that's sort of caught you guys up, because I know that, you know, there's a lot of new people to Nuzlocke, people discovering what a Nuzlocke is every day, and I kind of want to explain it right for you guys. So yeah, I hope you are enjoying. If you enjoy, make sure you hit that like button down below. Make sure you comment as well. I don't know if we're going to be getting any captures in this particular episode, because obviously it's the distortion world. Obviously there is a big capture at the end, but I don't think there's any sort of wild Pokemon obviously in this area, so we can't actually get any captures for this particular episode. But obviously in the next episode we will be getting some captures if we make it out of the distortion world. If we make it out of this episode, because I've been thinking at the start of this episode, I was just like, oh my god, this could literally be the last episode. I'm not going to explain why, because, you know, we've got some difficulties ahead. We've got some really big difficulties ahead in this particular episode. So I was thinking at the start of this episode, this could possibly be the last episode. You know, if we lose the 2 Pokemon that are on the layout, if we lose them, if they faint, it means that we actually lose the entire lock. So it's completely over. So we need to be really, really careful in our battling, really strategic as well, which makes it even more entertaining and really, like, a lot more fun, I think, to watch in Nuzlocke. When we have to be sort of like more sort of, I don't know, just more strategical. I'm just going to stick with the word strategical and move on. But yeah, I hope you guys are indeed enjoying this episode. If you guys are indeed new to Nuzlocke as well, and you kind of want to check out, if you want to check out another channel that does Nuzlocke, make sure you check out my friend Big D518. The link to his channel will be in the description. He is doing a Pokemon Emerald randomizer Nuzlocke, and he is randomizing even more things than I am randomizing. So it's a lot of fun to watch his channel. Make sure you go ahead and check him out. Show some love from our channel. That would be absolutely crazy if you guys can go ahead and check out his channel as well. And I think Naomi, I was talking about earlier, Naomi is actually thinking about setting up her own channel as well, which I think would be absolutely amazing. I'd absolutely love to see a Let's Play from Naomi. I've never heard her voice. I kind of don't know what you look like, Naomi, because you don't post like many sort of selfies or anything like that. So yeah, I don't know what you're about. Like, I don't know, like, sort of like how your videos would go, but I think you do a good job. I think you're a confident kind of girl, so I think you do a good job. So I'd absolutely love to see if you do some Let's Plays of your own in the future, because that'd be absolutely amazing. Anyway, but we need to find out where we're going. I'm already lost. I'm pretty sure there's another sort of elevator somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I call them elevators. But yeah, actually no, I think we actually gotta go back up this one. I think that's pretty much what we gotta do. Like, the central elevator just goes to everything. So I think we gotta go back up this one. I think we gotta go across to here, because we haven't actually been across here. And there we go, another boulder. What we gotta do, if you guys have never played through this game before, basically we've gotta push these boulders down. We gotta go find the boulders first. And then we gotta push them down. I don't know what. I don't know if that's Mesprit, Alzalf, or the other one. I can't remember. I don't know 4th gen very well. But we've got to push these down, and then we've got to push them down another sort of like hole, I guess, down there. But obviously finding them is a bit of a challenge. But we've already found 2, which is really, really nice. It's the most annoying part of this. Now, normally you sort of like go down and push that rock. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to go ahead and go after the other one. It's probably the best thing to do. If you guys ever get to this point, don't go down. Don't follow that rock and push it down. Go after the other one, because the other one is actually up here. It's on your way, so you might as well go and get the other one as well. You've got to make yourself a way through this. I'm going to explain this as if it's like a tutorial, and then I'll probably end up messing it up completely. Oh my god, there's Giratina scaring the hell out of us. It looks like Lugia, like the sprite that goes across looks like just a dark Lugia, to be fair. But it's scary and it's awesome at the same time. I absolutely love it. But let's go through here, and I think what we've got to do is, there's Cyrus just chilling, you know, just hanging out, you know. You gotta love Cyrus. I actually do like Cyrus. I think he's a lot like, I don't know, I like Giovanni from Team Rocket. I mean, everyone loves Giovanni from Team Rocket, but I really like Cyrus as well. I just think he's a really cool character. He's a great addition to the Pokemon universe. But I think what we gotta do here, I remember the player, like when I was watching the video, I remember the player going right a lot. So I think we just gotta go as right as we possibly can. And I think we should be okay. We gotta go up this lift. Or down this lift, and here's Cyrus. I think, I don't think we talked to Cyrus here. I think he kind of like disappears, which kind of sucks. Yeah, he disappears, he just runs away. He's just always running away from me. It's just so annoying. Cyrus, get the hell back here now. I think we got a surf. So that's really good that we've got a surfing Pokemon, because that would have been so annoying if we had to go back and get a Pokemon out of the box just for surf. That would have been the most irritating thing ever. There's Giratina again. I'm just so happy we have Surf and we have someone who knows Strength. Obviously, we probably would have taught Whiscash Strength eventually. But guys, how cool would this look in 3D if they remade these games? This particular part, you know, where you can waterfall without having the HM waterfall, this would look absolutely amazing if they redid this. How cool would this look? It just looked beautiful. I really did. Because like the colors look good here now, like the, you know, the different blues, the different textures of the colors, like in the background of the distortion world. I think it looks pretty good, as you know, for this game. So, you know, on Nintendo 3DS, I think they do an unbelievably great job, and this would be a really sort of just a really cool sort of like portion of the game. I feel like if they did remake, you know, the distortion world in, you know, in 6th gen, I feel like they'll make it a lot easier, because I feel like, you know, if you're playing through this for the first time, you're kind of like, you're completely stuck, you're lost, you're like, oh my god, what do I do? And you if you haven't watched a video on how to do it, you'd be really lost, I think. I remember the first time when I played through this, I was like, oh my god, what the hell do I do? I couldn't find that waterfall for about half an hour to an hour, something like that. But I feel like if Nintendo remade it, as a sort of 6th gen game, I think they'll make it a lot easier, because Nintendo have sort of like a habit of doing that now, which is kind of like what I don't like, because you know, Red and Blue, you know, they were challenging games, like sort of like the original games were a lot more challenging, but like with these new remakes, like I mean, like X and Y, and with Alpha Sapphire, I feel like they've made the games a lot easier, and I just don't like that. I really don't like it. It's like less of a challenge. It's like, for example, if you played through Sapphire, just regular Sapphire, or if you played through, yeah, just regular Sapphire, I feel like it's much more of a challenge than if you played through Alpha Sapphire. So I kind of don't like it. Oh my goodness, I almost made that huge mistake. That is a huge mistake that people sometimes make. They accidentally push the rock into that one there. Actually, no, that's just me making that up. It might just be me. I always made that mistake. But you got to go over to this one and push it into this one over here. So if you don't, you have to go back up there and you got to go find the rock again. But yeah, I think that's all of them. I think we've done that actually quite a good time, to be fair. I was expecting that to take us about 20 minutes, but it's actually taken us 12 minutes. So that's really nice. We can go ahead and talk to Cynthia here. So if you guys don't know how to do that, then that's a quick tutorial. I didn't mess up too much, so I'm really proud of myself actually there, to be fair. So I only watched one video, and I only watched it once as well. So on how to do that. I got a little bit lost, but not too lost. What we got to do now is kind of going to be the scariest thing that we have had to do in this Let's Play. Even more scarier than Rorik's Gym, if you guys remember that. You guys who are actually watching the series from the beginning and catching up, I really appreciate that. That's absolutely amazing. We have got a playlist on the channel if you guys want to go ahead and do that. But I know this is like the episode 40, so I know there's a lot of episodes. This is probably going to be the longest series that we've ever had on the channel, because we're not even at the 8th gym yet. So it's going to be a very long series. And it's not like I've been shortening the episodes, it's just 4th gen is a very long. Obviously it's going to be longer, because obviously Nintendo is more developed, you know, and they're making longer games. They can do that now with the stronger systems that they have. Because this one was on the Nintendo DS. It was on the Nintendo DS, right? But we're going to go ahead and battle Cyrus. Now, the one thing that I'm thinking of, someone did mention that the item that I actually have still on General here is, actually no, he did have the Quick Claw. I don't know why I had the Quick Claw. I think I put the Quick Claw on him last episode, but I did have like, I think it was like, I can't remember, Adamant Orb or something like that, but it was only like used for Palkia or Reshiram, or I can't remember which one it was. So yeah, that was completely useless. Now I'm thinking, what's going to be the best item to have? Now I've sort of narrowed it down to 2. We do have a Black Glasses would be good for Crunch, but I feel like we're not going to use Crunch as much as Dragon Claw. So obviously Dragon Claw does more damage. I've kind of narrowed it down to I think the Zoom Lens, which will boost our accuracy, would be really nice. The Quick Claw would be really nice to have. But I also think that the what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. What does Razor Fang do? Might cause the Pokemon to flinch. That would be really nice to have as well. Oh, do we encourage Pokemon to flinch? I think that would be a best. Do you know what? If that pulls through, if that works, because we haven't actually got any items that power up Dragon type moves, which really sucks. But you know, I think that might work. If we can get a Pokemon to flinch, that would be absolutely incredible. These are the 2 Pokemon that we're using. We can't use Cuddle or Jeff. They are only here for Fly and Rock Smash and Rock Climb. Jeff used to be on the team, but obviously we lost Jeff not too long ago. We're gonna go ahead and battle Cyrus. I'm so scared, but if you guys are indeed hyped for this battle, make sure you hit that like button down below. Let's see if we can get the video to 15 likes. Oh my god, I'm so scared. This could be the end of the elimination lock right here. I think we are well stocked up on potions, but look how cool this guy is. He's just so cool. But Houndoom is the first Pokemon he come out with. I mean, he's got a team of 5 now. I'm guessing that his team are either going to be 45 or higher. So I think, you know, it might seem that, you know, we're quite high level, but we have 2 Pokemon, and he's going to have higher level Pokemon than this, I'm pretty sure. This is not his ace, so his ace is going to be a much higher level than this. So I think we are, you know, technically okay when it comes to our levels. And oh my goodness, why the hell did we not? I feel like that Adamant Orb does help. But I'm gonna go for a Crunch. Actually no, did I go for Dragon Claw? I think I accidentally went down to Dragon Claw, which is good because he used good. I meant to hit Cut, just you know, so we're not using the PP. But I'm really happy. Oh no, I know what I should have done. Oh god, I know what I should have done. I should have gone for a Cut on the Houndoom. I should have given General the Citrus Berry. If we have any, I don't know if we have any Citrus Berries, but I really should have given him that. That would have been a lot better idea because I'm going to Foresight for this because we do not want to take an Ice type move. We do not want to take an Ice Punch or an Ice Fang or whatever Ice Beam from this thing. I feel like it wouldn't have Ice Beam because that's a special move. But, oh my goodness, level 48 Weavile. Okay, so he's exerting this pressure, so that's kind of bad, but I think Earthquake's going to do the most damage. I know that if you guys don't know what pressure does, it's basically an ability that if I use Earthquake now, I'm going to end up using, like, probably like 3 PP for that move, which really sucks if we have to use a lot of Earthquakes, but hopefully it doesn't take too much to take this thing out. I'm just hoping this does over half, because I think this is actually his ace. I feel like this is his highest level Pokemon. It does over half. That's amazing. Oh, he's got a berry. No. He's got the berry stocked up. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. Okay, let's go for a Surf. Because I feel like if I go for another Earthquake, actually, no, I'm going to go for another Earthquake. Screw it. I just want to go for another Earthquake. I just hope he doesn't get any critical hits. Because we can survive these Ice Punches here. But as long as he doesn't get any crits, let's go for an Earthquake. If we don't end up taking him out with this Earthquake, I'm going to go for a Hyper Potion. Because I feel like he's going to Hyper Potion as well. Or Full Restore or whatever he has. Please take it out. We don't take it out. So I feel like he's going to go for a Full Restore here. I'm going to go for exactly the same thing. I think we outspeed. We've definitely got enough Hyper Potions this time. So yeah, we do outspeed because we're using the Hyper Potion first. I don't know if he's going to go for his own. It kind of be a bonus if he doesn't actually, to be fair. But I think he will. He doesn't go for his own. Okay, so we can just go for a Surf here and take this thing. Actually, we can just go for a Rock Smash. That's just quite a lot of damage though. Let's go for a Rock Smash on this thing and take out the Weavile. It's kind of weird going for a Rock Smash, but it's super effective. I might as well. You know, we probably should have been using Rock Smash from the start. But luckily, no. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'll say it at the end if we make it. But this is looking bad because both of our Pokemon are down on low health now. And he's bringing out the Gyarados. Now, we've learned in the past that Gyarados actually has Ice Fang. So we do not want to be swapping out into Garchomp. We'll have to go into Gyarados here. But we're not going to be able to do much damage to this thing. And we just got an attack lower. That's not really going to affect us too much because we're going to use a special Surf. So let's go for a Hyper Potion here. Now, this is going to be like we're going to have to whittle this Gyarados down here, because the only move that we have is going to really do any damage is Surf, and we can't go out into Garchomp, so this thing is a huge threat to our team. So this could be a really, really scary part of this battle. How much does that Waterfall do? It doesn't do that much. Well, it does decent damage. I think we can take 3 of them, which means we can go for Hyper Potions and whittle this thing down. But if he gets 1 crit, we'll be in a lot of trouble. And we flinched. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. We do not want to be flinching. Luckily, we have got the Hyper Potions to deal with this right now. But if he gets any crits, and if he gets any more flinches, we could be in a lot of trouble with this Gyarados. Oh my goodness, I'm so scared of this thing. Now, obviously, we can run him out of moves. I know that's a bit of a silly tactic, but this is an elimination lock. If we lose these 2 Pokemon, that's it. So, you know, it might pay us to sort of, you know, be a bit of an idiot and sort of go for Hyper Potions and run him out of Waterfalls or something like that, run him out of moves. I kind of don't want to do that. Oh god, it does a lot of damage. I kind of want to know how much a crit is going to do so that I feel, you know, good going for 2 Hyper Potions. That does absolutely nothing. Now, if I get this thing down all the way to like 1 HP and he goes for a full restore, I am going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad. But hopefully he runs out of Waterfalls. Now, I'm thinking, you know, if he's going for a Waterfall, I feel like an Ice Fang would do more damage if he had it. So I don't know if it's kind of like worth going into Garchomp. Maybe he doesn't have Ice Fang. But that's one thing I'm really scared about. I really hope he doesn't have Ice Fang. I'm not going to risk going into Garchomp. That's such a huge risk. That I kind of don't want to take. And hopefully he doesn't get another flinch. Please don't get another flinch. Don't get a crit either. That would be even... You're getting flinches. He's just pushing me out. He's just pushing this battle out. I'm so happy I kind of overcompensated and got myself 30 Hyper Potions because, you know, this is going to be a long battle against this Gyarados. Oh my goodness. Luckily, we've got a lot of HP. That's one of the great things that I absolutely love about Forsyth. I know that in the previous episode I said that... we go on to talk about top 5 fire-type Pokemon. We'll probably do that in the next episode now because we've got this battle to think about. And we've got, you know, explaining the Nuzlocke to think about like earlier on. So yeah, and sort of like the Distortion World, I was kind of concentrating on that. So yeah, hopefully... Oh god, I tell you... Oh my goodness, no, the crit! Oh my goodness, no! Oh my goodness, we survived on 8! Oh my goodness, that was scary. That's the first crit that he's got. Hyper Potions restore 200 HP, so we'll be okay with that. Now, we know that we can survive a crit, and I don't think max roll, he'll get more than 8 for sort of max damage, and I don't think max minimum and max damage work with critical hits. It might do, I'm not sure. He's got Earthquake! That's not Stab. That's going to do a lot of damage, though, please. He's run out of Waterfalls. Do less damage. Do less damage. Yes, that does less damage. Okay, good. We might be looking okay here. We might be looking... Oh, no, he hasn't run out of Waterfalls. He was just baiting us. He was baiting us to keep going without using the Hyper Potions, but he's got more Waterfalls ready to go. He doesn't get a crit this time, which is really, really good. We're gonna get more damage on this thing. Luckily, this thing doesn't have Water Absorb or Storm Drain, because that would just... We'd be dead. We'd be dead by now. We really, really would. We got 24 Hyper Potions left. I'm so glad, because literally, like, a lot of the deaths that we've had in this elimination log have literally been because we haven't got any Hyper Potions at all. So yeah, I'm really happy that we're stocked up on Hyper Potions now. We can deal with this. I'm kind of feeling a little bit more confident now that we can take a hit and a critical hit. We just can't take 2 critical hits in a row, but obviously if he gets a crit in the first place, then we'll obviously heal up. But hopefully he doesn't get another critical hit, because it's so scary watching that HP fall below 70. And it does go below 70, but it's not a crit this time. So max damage, he could end up taking out Forsyth. But hopefully we're at a stage then where we can just hit this thing with a Dragon Claw with Garchomp. But I don't want to make any mistakes here. I do not want to lose Forsyth. We need 2 Pokemon. We need 2 Pokemon at least for this elimination lock to work. So we're going to have to Hyper Potion up again. I'm just so happy we've got all these potions. I'm so happy that we're able to do this. So he's going to go for another Waterfall. How many Waterfalls he's got? I think Waterfall has about 15 PP. So hopefully he runs out very, very soon, because that Earthquake does a lot less damage to us. I was going to say I should have gone for some Amnesias, but I really don't have time to go for Amnesias. I might as well just try and get damage on this thing. Now, I'd be so pissed off if he goes for a full Restore in just a sec. I think I think 3 more will end up taking out. Yeah, no, 2 more might end up taking out, to be fair. I just don't want to make a mistake and accidentally go for an attack while we're at this low HP, because that is something that I would do. That is definitely something that I do, end up like accidentally pressing like surf, and then he'd end up taking us out with the waterfall. So I'm being really careful with like my button pressing and stuff like that on what to do here. So he's going to go for another waterfall. I really hope he doesn't get any more crits. I really hope. It's just so scary. I know that he might not take us out now with a crit, because we survived on 8, but it's just watching that HP fall is just so scary. It's so scary. Do not get a crit, Gyarados. He's not healing up, so another surf should take it out. Please take it out. I can't deal with this tension anymore. Please, no. We've got to try and take 2 more waterfalls now. He might be almost out of waterfalls, but we've got to take 2 more from this Gyarados. We got to take 2. I was talking about, like, in the previous episode, I think it was the previous episode or the episode before that, episode 38, something like that. The Gyarados was in my top 5 favorite water type Pokemon. He's got Giga Impact. Oh my god, don't do a lot, don't do a lot, don't do a lot. That does loads. Oh my god, a crit Giga Impact will take us out. This Surf, he's got to recharge. He's got to recharge. We can take out the Gyarados. I'm so happy we can take out the Gyarados. Oh my goodness, that was scary. He got 1 crit. Oh my goodness, that was a let off. What's he got next? He's got Honchkrow coming up next. Let's go. Let's keep battling. Let's keep battling. Oh my goodness, my mouth is dry right now. I'm so scared. Now, do I heal up or do I hit this thing? Do you know what? I'm going to heal up. I'm going to take it safe. We're going to see how much his moves do to us. We've got a lot of HP. He hasn't got any moves that are going to be super effective, so hopefully we'll be okay against this Honchkrow. So, come on, Forsyth, you can do this. Look at Forsyth coming through. He's almost got 200 HP now. I think he levels up 2 more levels. He should be close to 200 HP. I think we might outspeed this Honchkrow. Unlike the Gyarados, I think we might outspeed. No, we don't. So we're going to have to do this game again, the crit game, but hopefully a Surf does more damage. No, he's got a crit. No! Oh my goodness, we've just lost. My god. We are down to just 1 Pokemon, guys. We are down to just Garchomp, who I feel like Garchomp is sort of like the standout Pokemon of 4th gen. So what are the chances in a randomizer that our last Pokemon standing will be that Pokemon that sort of like that represents kind of 4th gen? I always see that Garchomp does represent 4th gen. Just he's so powerful. But oh my goodness, that Drill Peck does a lot of damage. He's gonna take out Garchomp. He gets a critical hit. Again, how do you get 2 crits in a row? We are down to just General. We're going to get him up to full HP here. There's no like guarantee that we are going to come out of this battle alive right now. This Honchkrow is going in so much. So we're going to have to try and take on the rest of this elimination lock with just Garchomp. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's going to be so scary. It's going to be so scary. That Heat Wave does absolutely nothing. So hopefully we can outspeed and go for a Dragon Claw. So we're going to take out the Honchkrow. Hopefully his last Pokemon is not a Pokemon that's going to be super effective against General. I have no idea what it's going to be. Please do not be something. Oh my God, we got a crit on Whiscash. We're down to just General here. Oh my goodness. I feel like with General, if we can survive this battle, I feel like we will, you know, put in some work against the 8th gym. It's just we're going to have to seriously overcompensate in terms of levels for the Elite Four to try and do it with just 1 Pokemon. This has turned in from an elimination lock to a Garchomp, solo run. Now, luckily, we do over half with that, and I don't think he's got any berries. So another Dragon Claw is going to end up taking this thing out. And one more challenge he throws in our way and goes for the Confuse Ray. Now, hopefully, we can please just snap out. Please just snap out, General. Please just snap out. No! It's just adding to the torture of this entire battle. But I don't think he's going to have any moves for us, to be fair. He snapped out of confusion. There you go, General. Take out that Golbat. And this has just turned it into a Garchomp solo run. I don't know if I'm going to change the name of any of the episodes, but this is down to just 1 Pokemon, guys. A Garchomp solo run. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. I can't believe we lost Whiscash, though. But luckily, Garchomp's kind of got it all. I mean, he's got that Dragon-type move. He's got that Dragon typing, that Ground typing. He resists quite a lot. He's got a lot of HP, that strong attack as well. So, Garchomp, if I had to choose any Pokemon to do a solo run from this point, from the original team, it would probably be Garchomp. So I'm so hyped that we still got General, but oh my goodness, I'm so happy we survived that battle. But you know, we're down to just one Pokemon, you guys. We're down to just one Pokemon. In terms of, you know, sort of the game, I mean, I know everyone's looking forward to a next series now, but I still think we can actually get quite far with just Garchomp, you know, on the team. So, you know, I'm just so scared. I'm just so scared, but I'm so hyped that we would be able to beat Cyrus there. I did not think we were going to beat that battle at all. I thought this was going to be the end of the entire Let's Play at this episode, so I'm happy that we can actually carry on. I know that we're down to just one Pokemon now. I know that we're down to just one Pokemon, and that kind of sucks. This is going to be a Garchomp solo run. What we're going to do is we're going to take on... oh, we're already healed up. Okay, good. We are going to take on Giratina in the next episode. We're going to go ahead and save here. I'm going to end off the episode here, because you know I like to keep my episodes around 20 minutes to half an hour. This was a longer episode, obviously, just like the previous episode, because of that big boss battle. We're down to just one Pokemon, you guys. I hope you guys have indeed enjoyed this episode. Welcome as well to all the new subscribers. And thank you again, Naomi, for your shout out on Twitter. Like, you're sharing like the episodes on your Twitter. That means so much to me, and it just really helps the channel. So thank you so much. I mean, if you could do that for every episode, that'd be crazy. I'll do anything that you want. I'll do anything you want. Any shout outs you want, any artwork, I'll send you some art. Just anything. I appreciate it so much. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 15 likes. Make sure you go ahead and check out my friend Big D518 as well. I mentioned him earlier on in the episode. The link to his channel will be in the description as well. Make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. I've only got like 55... 57, whatever it is, followers. I don't have many on Twitter right now, because I do a lot of it. Like, you know, obviously I advertise my videos and stuff like that, so if you guys want up-to-date video when the videos are going up, just follow me on Twitter. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here before I start rambling on. I hope you guys have indeed this episode, and from me, honestly, I mean this, thank you so much for checking out the episode and sticking with the series, and welcome to all you guys new subscribers as well. I will see you guys in the next episode for this daily series. Another episode will be up tonight, as you guys know. Tomorrow, as you guys know. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I've been Johnnyboy94, and I am out. Peace out, guys.